So, as an Indian, I have to ask this. Like, why the fudge does no game company ever make Indian maps? Like, do they not see the endless possibilities of what's possible? The open worldness of India would make for such a great GTA game. To be fair, Far Cry 4 did a decent job some years ago. It was set in Nepal, but that's not like India. That's not. It's like kind of India. It's not really capturing the essence of India. Plus, it was still very much militarized. It seemed they just put an Indian skin on some old stealth shooting game. The aesthetics look nice and they got most of the visual attributes right, but that's not all there is to India. It's not just dark skin and bad English and like holy. It's like what a home is to a house. Emotions are what bring life to a location, not aesthetics. In 2018, IO Interactive took on this challenge to create that emotion, and they did it pretty well. With the Mumbai map in Hitman 2, they brought us something that we had never seen before. No more of that Russian spy stuff. No more Washington DC bomb threats. No more Colombia drug cartels. I do concede though, I am an Indian, so maybe I am a little biased, but this time I actually feel like I'm a part of this thing. Not many games have been able to achieve that for me, the last being probably Brazil in Max Payne 3. Coming back to Hitman, right off the bat we're put into a traffic jam. I'm sure the world designers must have faced this difficulty when researching Mumbai as well. And I really like how they've done this special a way to kill each boss. It's not just a standard gun to the face and kill every guard in the way stealth action thing that you always saw in Far Cry or any other stealth game, honestly. Dishonored, take anything, it's always the same kind of deal, but they did something different. It's like, as I mentioned earlier, it has an element of life to it.
Hey, excuse me. You know who Gregory Arthur is, right? The famous American actor? Have you seen him around the city? No? Please tell him to come see me if you do. He's got a photo shoot inside the tower, and Mr. Rangan does not like to wait around.
You kind of get to know what's going on in your environment. It's not just a static NPC world. It actually interacts with you. You can use it to your advantage in ways that other games do not have. Sure, it's like kind of premeditated, where you know what works in this world and what doesn't because you're guided through it. But at the same time, it kind of brings an element of life, which again I really appreciate. Another example of that, just here. So we have to kill this photo shoot person, and he's not from India, so obviously his stomach is not gonna react very well to Indian food. And seeing that actually happen is just something that I've not seen many other developers do before. Here's another example of what I was saying earlier. We're finally here at Dawood's place for the photo shoot, and we're gonna see the relationship between the director and his actors. It's very clear there's like a hierarchical distinction between the different levels. The director is harassing the actors live in front of the photo camera person, and you'll see further as well. Like Dawood has dreams that he's gonna become the king of the city and rule the city of Mumbai and kind of bring it to a close. It's really well done.
I don't like you. I don't like the way you dress, the way you behave yourself around the women on set, or the way you try to steal my thunder. I'm willing to overlook all of this, Gregory, because we can make great things together.
Dawood Rangan is confirmed killed.
This kill was fairly
No rest for the
standard.
wicked,
Wazir was
however.
just a simple.
On to the next one.
Oh yeah, just walk through after you get a disguise, and once the target comes to the meeting, just poison his food, and now he wants to take a poop, and you just kill him while he's doing his business. Standard Hitman kill, nothing special in this one. But it's the next one, it's the one where we kill Vanya Shah. that one was the most amazing assassination I've ever seen. Not quite because of how like I killed them, but more so everything about them. They don't seem like a normal character. They're not some high-profile CEO of some big company, and you kill them while their daughter is racing around on a track or something. No, this one was more unique. It was a special kind of character. I don't know their pronouns. I forget their pronouns, so I'm just gonna say they. They are kind of the ruler of the slums in a way, and it shows in how they behave and how they want to present themselves. They have this Tailor, which we're gonna disguise ourselves as, come in to.
I was sent someone with more hands-on experience than me. He's the only tailor in town that can make that damn dress.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
It appears Vanya Shah is in the market for a...
Oh yeah, I just wanted to take some time here to also talk about the accuracy of these markets. You can see this guy sitting on this little blue container, and there's like scrap yards on the right, and there's clothes hanging on the top. The shopkeepers would pull them down every night and put them back on every single day. This is not far from what an actual Indian market may look like. You can see these shops closed on the side. You can see some of them are booming, some of them are like maybe just permanently shut down. You can see the men wearing a shirt and a pant that's like very standard. And you can see the women wearing saris. So again, very accurate representation of something that's not very fantasy-like. This is not glamorous in any way. This is the harsh truth that most of India is like this. Okay, so I really like this addition of these traditional Indian apartment buildings. I guess I don't know if that's what you call them, but I guess you can call them chawls. You can see on the screen that's what she says it is. But my criticism so far, like one of my major criticisms, has been the lack of variety and realness in NPC interaction. So I've said a lot about how this game kind of feels alive at the same time. It feels forced. Like NPC interactions just feel very weird.
Hey, could you go?
This was honestly a pretty cool addition as well. Like, Indians have a very strong desire to bargain and haggle and reduce the price of anything as much as they can, which, I mean, I guess it's a good thing looking from the perspective of savings, but sometimes it's like a little bit over the top, and it's just become the norm to the point where if you like don't haggle, you won't get the right price for anything. I like that they made us haggle a little bit for the price of this cloth that we're about to buy.
The best prices here. What do you say to 140 rupees per running meter? Does that sound fair? No? Nothing? Ah, I can see you're a man of refined taste and a skilled haggler. My kids will only eat rice tonight, but it's yours for 105 rupees. It's a deal, yes?
It's a deal.
Ah, good, good. Take any of the bundles, please. Just one, though. Hey, surprise your wife with a new... Great. Thank you. Come again.
And with this, we are now at Shah's place,
Is
and
Vanya Shah, self-appointed
it's
queen
time for the
of the
final
Mumbai.
assassination, the final target. Also, I've been leading up to this one. I've heard there's another way you can kill the people with like a train or something, but my PC's been acting weird, so I couldn't really play the game again. This is all I had. This is all the footage I had, and yeah, this is it. If you guys enjoyed the video at any point, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more of this kind of content, make sure to hit subscribe and press the notification bell icon. I'll be posting more of these kind of like analytical videos if that makes sense soon. Might be on some different games, might be on some different topics, and I don't know yet. I'll need to figure that out, but I'll also stream, so make sure to catch me on the stream as well. Bye bye guys, enjoy the killing, I guess.
Excellent. Finally, some progress here. Come with me. I want you to take my measurements while you're here.
Smart work, 47. Shah will want to have privacy when measuring for the dress. I'll leave the final execution up to you.
You there. Leave us. I want some privacy. Let's start the measuring right away. Remember to set one of the other tailors if there's behind. You can use that. They will need it.
Relax your back, please, Miss Shah. I'll just measure your arms now, Miss Shah. Turn around, please, Miss Shah. I need to measure shoulder to shoulder.
You've probably...